See how fast they can dirty? I just changed that pad not long ago. What, Edward? I know. You want pet? I'm back outside, but it's raining. Can't go outside when it's raining. Alright, babies are doing good. Going to Chicksville shed soon. We are on lockdown now. Left a couple pieces of straw in there. Oh, well, it's okay. And then I got a different one. It was a little cheaper than that one. Those are, I don't know, like a couple hundred. So this one's cheaper, so I thought I would try it. And it's got the water bottles. So far, it's been keeping everything, and it's only got the one plug in, which everything controls stuff. So this seems to be working pretty good. And I don't have to keep watching to see if I put water in there, but I do keep an eye on the moisture. And of course, instead of adding or taking away, you can also control your moisture, you know, with these. So of course, you know, I got it halfway now, so I can kind of keep it in the 72, 74 range on hatching. It's sometimes go to 70. It's fine. It's fine. I've done, I don't know how many hatchings over the years. So just don't stress out. And then when this gets to lockdown, then I'll fill that water bottle up. Right now, that one stays empty until they get to lockdown. So, and I got my calendar. I'm marking everything off. It comes with it. That's pretty handy. And then on this one, I just keep a little baster thing here, and I'll just, you know, put my water in there. So hopefully within the next few days, my rooster's not doing the best. So just because I have all those in there doesn't mean they're all going to hatch. We'll just have to wait and see. Same with these. But even if I just get a few at a time, and as I empty one, I'm filling it back up, and I'm just going to keep going. So hopefully come in the next couple months, I'll have enough for rotations and stuff. So that should work. And I'm collecting my bigger eggs. So a lot of my hens are laying a little bit too small eggs right now. So I'm trying to take the bigger ones out and putting those aside for the next go round. And you can keep your eggs, you know, anywhere from a week to 10 days is a good time limit. You know, you keep going much further. It just depends. Edward, you're not supposed to be on there. So I'm just going to leave those there because I got some more to fill up. And I'm just going to keep going with them. Okay, so see the mess I made. So when I clean out my hen boxes, I mean, I'm just doing a brief right now. I'm not taking them off and scrubbing them out. And there's still some clean straw in there, but I make sure there's nothing like stuck to the bottom where they might have broken an egg or anything like that. So then I put a handful of DE on the bottom of it, just in case they break an egg or something I don't catch right away. I don't want nothing, you know, crawling in there. And I just threw some fresh straw. Because you never know, you know, even like little poop and stuff on them, you know. Might get in there. You just never know. And this also is why I have clean eggs. So I'm going to take a handful of this. Don't have to be pretty. Take some clean straw. It's the other reason I like buying it in the bags. So I'm getting on them branches and stuff in there. Okay, so I got all these cleaned out, so I'm going to take this and throw this out in the yard there. But now that, and sometimes too, if you see your hens aren't, you know, if you don't clean them out periodically, you're getting a lot of dirty eggs, or you're seeing hens aren't going specifically, will not go or refuse to go in a box, check the stuff underneath it, you know, pull it out. You know, I'm talking from experience. Years ago, you know, when I first started doing this, I accidentally left one. I wondered, why are they not going in that box? And what had happened was when they cracked an egg or something like that, there was like little maggots under it. So after that, I learned, keep it clean. Cleaner. So that's what I do now. So I'm going to get this swept out. I also got to dust those off. And when I come in to take the curtains down and wash all them and everything, what I'll probably do is come in with a bucket of water and just really scrub these hen boxes down. I mean, they're pretty clean inside. It wasn't long ago when I did that. So it was more or less just making sure there's nothing on the bottom underneath the straw and stuff to keep everything dry. So I always have clean eggs. So let me get this. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, you know, you just make me do all this extra work. Okay, and the one reason I do poop or scoop, I take the worst of it and I throw it out in the pasture. So there's still like a little bit, you know, through there. So I will, when I get rid of this, that's why the other day when I cleaned, I poop or scoop first, and then I shove the rest of the straw out the door, because I don't want the worst of it. I don't want too much chicken poop. Could burn the grass. So that's why I always take the worst of it, take it out in the pasture and dump it. Now this here doesn't have no chicken poop in it, so I can go ahead and sweep that out there in the yard. Because I threw some seed down the other day again. Especially in little tiny spots here and there. I'm always trying to regrow. And if you go back on my videos, that whole area had no grass last summer, I think. So it takes a season. I'm not concerned so much about right here. This is always going to be like no grass here, but the grass is growing up over the vines. The viney grass is growing up over that rug, fake grass stuff rug I got there, which helps to hold some of the bark and stuff in from flowing down there. So that's why I got that there. So I got to clean that mess up too. All right, girls. Okay, so I got this swept out. Nice clean, dry boxes. That's the one thing about clean eggs is dry. Keep them cleaned out. And like I said, I always put that DE on the bottom there. So if anything, because those little critters, you know, they always start at the bottom and work their way up. So I've never had that in years now. So, and that's another reason why I sprinkled DE in some other places. And it rained the other day and stuff, so I put a little bit of lime, safe for animals, you know, around in some wet places. She's in broody jail. I had her in broody jail all day yesterday, and I thought, well, okay, she's not puffed up. And I knew better, but, you know, I try to give them that benefit of the doubt, you know, and I let her out this morning. And where does she go? Yep, back in the box, just sitting there, all puffed out. So she's going to be in here now for a couple of days. So I'm going to open some. I got the fan on in here, circulate, but I need to open up. I had one shower curtain left. There's a bunny, but who cares? They don't care. May is coming, and we're going to have a lot of rain the next couple of weeks. So I'm leaving, like I said, I'm leaving that plastic down, but I'm going to raise it up to get some airflow, more airflow through there for her. All right. You going to quit being broody? Huh? Okay, so I just take a bungee cord and pull that back. And then I pull just enough, because it rained earlier today. It's going to rain again this evening, possible thunderstorms. So I just opened it up right there in that one place for her. She got food and water. She's good. It's a little muddy from where it rained, but I did sprinkle some of that lime down through there. But she's good. She's got enough places, and she slept on there the other night, or last night. You're good. You're going to quit being broody on me? Always got to have one that just inhabited wanting to stay broody. What are you doing, girls? What? You've yet to... Well, you don't got the big pool no more. I changed pools because that great big one, it's getting a little bit much for me to handle cleaning it every week. So I got the neighbor, because it won't fit in my car, to pick up a bigger plastic pool, which is enough for them. And I got but my ruins will not go up a plank. So they will go in a smaller pool. And I did have them cleaned this morning, but as you see, they use this one the most. So everybody's panning out in the shade. So I got some more cleanup to do. Like I said, I'm gonna that other pool. So this one will be easier for me to clean. I can just take a bucket, get a couple buckets of water out of there and tip it over. Now they'll drink out of it, but I ain't seen you yet go in there. So we have Thelma and Louise and Laverne and Shirley. Laverne is the bigger one. Greenbeak. Yeah. Why, you know, all you have to do, I don't know why you don't follow Thelma and Louise up the plank. What is it about walking up a plank? You go everywhere else. Huh? Huh? See, they'll go in the small one. Thelma, have you not taught them yet? They follow her around. They follow Thelma around a lot. And Laverne here, she's funny because she'll flap them wings all the way across the yard, pretending like she's flying. Thelma, you have not taught the young'uns just how to do that. Just make one step up on the plank and go in. I mean, well, I guess that's good for you guys. You got the whole pool to yourself now. All right. I will clean that again later. I'm not going to clean it every couple hours. You can forget that. That ain't happening. That is not happening. And then when I come to fill up the waters everywhere where I got them, they will follow me. My ruins will follow me. Bucket to bucket to pool. Anywhere I take that hose. Won't you? Don't you? Go over there and find you some soft grass. There's Louise up there laying in the grass. Found her a hole. All right, let me go in. It's getting a little hot. Yep, did it again. Trying to get my rotations built up. The hatcheries aren't selling, so I need to do this periodically. So right now I have between the playpen and here, I think I have 35 chicks. So there's 10 lavenders, 10 silver Wyandottes, and in the playpen there's 5 lavenders and whatever the other ones were. I'm so tired right now. And I am going to leave those in there for a while. I open them up a little bit so they stay open because they like playing in there once they get used to everything. But right now they can care less about any heat or anything while they're in the house. So we're pretty loud. We're pretty loud. I'm about to get my other. What? We are getting loud. Jeez. Well, you have the rest of the day to get comfortable and to pipe down a little bit. Because you're in my bedroom. I go to sleep at night, you know. Usually once I turn the lights out and it's dark, they all pretty much stay asleep all night. They really don't wake me up. They're not loud enough. Nothing like this. They're real quiet. So I am going to try to keep some longer than what I normally do. So I usually sell them between 8 and 10 weeks. So we'll see. I need to fill up my kennels out there. Because the longer I keep them, you know, the more money I'll make as they get older. All right. For a quick throw together. Y'all finish calming down. Check on you in a little bit. And we'll rearrange things a little better, okay? Goodness. Let me go find that other black thing, tray that's longer, so I can put some more water and feed in there. All right. Enjoy.